All right, people, check it. This is, boom, 2 coupons from Post saying, hey, Thomas, we're sorry that you didn't like Chips Ahoy. Here's 1 free cereal up to $4.65, and here's 75 cents. It's not percent. I wish it was percent. 75 cents off another cereal. I thought that was cool. I wanted to show you that, gosh, guys, it totally works. I got this nice official letter. It's like, oh, we're sorry. We love you. And thanks for trying out new stuff. And if you guys don't like cereal, don't be scared to call. It was really easy. It took like maybe 5 minutes, and I got a coupon for free cereal with my name on it. Mr. Thomas Hicks. Well, I would prefer if it said Cereal Snob, but I can't control that. And that Cereal Snob's a real person, but you know what? It's okay. That's not what we're here to talk about today. What we're here to talk about today is Trix!
I've got cereal on my mind every day and night. With cereal by my side, the whole world feels right.
So bada bing, bada boom. You got classic Trix and you got Trix, the modern iteration, which I guess is somehow less modern than the new one because it's new again, although it was old. It doesn't make a lot of sense, but let's talk about it. I spent like 30 minutes last night eating Trix and then classic Trix, and I decided immediately that I like classic Trix better. And it's easy to see why once you have them side by side, because you look at this stuff and it looks way more appealing. There's so many more colors, they're more vibrant, and it looks like a tasty dessert. But it just reminds me of the Trix I had as a kid, except they don't have the cool shapes they used to. They do in Mexico, so why aren't they here in America? General Mills, please tell us. Because that's what we really want. However, if you can get past the shape thing and that they're all just these little multicolored balls, guess what? They smell so sweet and satisfying through and through that you're like, you can smell this for days. It reminds me of like how Fruity Pebbles is one of my favorite smelling cereals, and this is right there, guys. It's one of the best smelling cereals that is not a cinnamon flavored cereal. I like the smell of this stuff, but guess what? It smells more like my grandma would smell with her perfume, which isn't bad, Grandma. It's great, you're beautiful. But what it is it's just not as like attractive and good as this stuff. So the flavor on Classic Trix is so good. They're tasty and sweet, and I don't even really taste the corn. The artificial flavor is so pumped up, it tastes like Trix. The way I remember Trix, and the way I remember Trix is I love them! But when you compare that again to the old Trix, or the new Trix, which comes in far less colors, and again smells not as good. The flavor's there, and it's a decent cereal. However, I also feel like I'm tasting the corn base more than I am the fruity flavors, and I want Trix for fruity flavors. I don't want to taste corn. Corn's a vegetable. Vegetables aren't for breakfast. Trix are for breakfast. And Trix are for kids, or people who used to be kids, who are now 28. Now, both of these cereals are good in milk. I'm not gonna lie, they taste pretty good in milk, but guess what? At the end of the day, when you're actually drinking the milk on this bad boy is like infinitely better than the milk on this not so bad boy. It's just, this has lots of fruity flavor. This has that potpourri aftertaste that I don't like. Now, the flavor, when you're eating it, is the same. Like, this has flavor that sticks on my tongue. This, the flavor tastes like an afterthought almost, where it's like you're smelling it and that's the intensity of the flavor you get, but this is like, no, my tongue is working and it's picking up all this flavor and I like it. And the milk on this stuff is so good. I could drink it all day. It's one of the best milks I've had, especially one of the best fruity milks right now. And this one, kind of a letdown. The flavor doesn't bleed off as much and it's just less powerful. It's not trying to get your attention as much, and that sucks. A lot, actually. It's easy to get excited about cereal, but it's so apparent to me that General Mills knows everyone's more excited about Classic Trix because look at this guy right here. He is losing his goddamn mind for Trix. They're back! 6 fruity colors! Holy cow, I'm excited too. But this guy, Mr. Calm, Content, Pleasant Trix, is licking his lips, excited for the cereal, but he's composed. He's controlling himself. I think it's very interesting that the calories on this are almost identical. You got 120 calories per serving on the Classic Trix and 130 calories per serving on the regular Trix. Almost all the ingredients are exactly the same. Same fats, 1.5 grams, same carbohydrates, which is 27 grams, and same proteins, which is 1 each. So really, the nutritional value, the same. However, people don't like artificial colors and flavors. Now, the back of the boxes are very similarly different. Where this one, more fun, vibrant, colorful, it looks like people are having a really good time. This is just the rabbit enjoying himself around the world. It doesn't even have to do too much with cereal. But the whole point of this episode is to talk about which cereal I like more, and guess what? It's Classic Trix. Go figure. It's just better in every single way, except the way that makes you feel good for not eating artificial things. But I've never guilted myself on that, and I'm never going to. You can't make me. Now, I would give Classic Trix a 4 out of 5. I think this stuff is really, really good. My only gripe with this cereal is that it doesn't have those cool shapes. I want those cool shapes back. Just bring them back, General Mills. And I would give Trix Classic Trix? A 2.5 out of 5. It's just not as good. Now, some people might not think the difference is that big, but guess what? I'm not that some people. But that's just what I think, and I'm a cereal snob. What about you? Do you like Trix or Classic Trix? Do you think one's better than the other? Do you agree or disagree? Let's fight in the comments below. And if you feel extra fancy, you can go to Patreon and support me there by giving me as little as $1 a month, up to 20. If you feel like you want to be the coolest person in the whole gang. All right, guys, thanks again for watching. I'll see you later, and bada bing, bada boom.
It is here. It is letting you know it's beautiful. Stop chewing on my shoe!
That was funny.